What's going on, everyone? My name is Odie Matthews. If you're new here, welcome. And I, for some reason, review travel products, everyday carry products, and things that just make life a little bit easier. And today, I wanted to share with you a video idea that I've had for a while, talking about a whole bunch of different pouches. And these pouches can be used from a wide variety of things, just for your daily carry necessities, your work necessities, your travel necessities, or if you're like me and you have a bunch of stuff lying around, you just throw them in a pouch. Put the pouch on my desk. Over here is my nice homely home from home, work from home office setup, and a lot of these pouches I use on a daily basis, just throwing things in there that I'm like, I might need this, or throw them all in there, make my office setup a little bit more mobile, throw it in a bag, have all my pouches, everything I need. So I wanted to take this time just to kind of go through some of these things. I'm not going to show you everything that will fit in there. I'm not going to pack them out with a lot of stuff just because that would take forever. I have tons of things to get through here, but I will tell you what they're good for, what they can be used for, and just kind of show you the pockets and an overview of the pouch. Okay, let's just dive into it. If this is distracting, I apologize, so I can have this nice little top-down view. Boop, 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 so you can easily see the products we're discussing today. This is the best setup I can do. All right, okay, I'm not a professional YouTuber. This is the best I can do. So hopefully this will work, and if it doesn't, I apologize, and I will just refilm the entire video. So here we go. All right, the first one I'm talking about is this little one from a Day Owl, right? I got this with the Day Owl pack, and I briefly talked about this in the full review. Also, by the way, I'm gonna do my best to link where you can buy and purchase all of these. And if I talk about any of these more in depth in any video, I will link that video below, so you can check out a little bit more of an in-depth look. But this is this really simple one from Day Owl, right? So you just basically got two compartments here. A nice little mesh guy. This is perfect for putting things like a mouse, right, or a hard drive can easily fit in there. If you wanted to and you wanted to use this as like a travel one, you could easily put like a wallet, passport, things like that can easily fit in there. And then the other side here, you just have a place for some cables, right? Just a nice little spot here for cables, 4 different spots for those. And it's a nice, rigid, kind of a little rigid, but also a little floppy, like nice feeling material, well built, and it's super small. Looks kind of like an egg, right? And it's just a really nice small pouch that doesn't take up a lot of room, that you can easily use for some smaller products. Now, I personally am a huge fan of this one, especially for like a mobile office kit, because I can easily fit like my hard drive, my mouse, and all my extra cables in here. And I know exactly what this is. This is my hard drive and mouse for my home, or my mobile work setup. So I really like this one. It's a great one, and it's also really affordable. A lot of these are going to be hopefully somewhat affordable. All right, next one I want to talk about is one of my personal favorites for this reason alone. This is the new pouch from the Boundary Supply Linen collection, right? And it's a really simple, nice, easy pouch that's kind of just empty and open like this. But this is a perfect pouch for headphones. These are my Sennheiser PXC 550 noise canceling headphones, and I like to keep these in a pouch. And I found that this pouch easily fits those, right? You can easily just kind of slide these bad boys in here, and then the whole pouch becomes like a nice protective case for them. If you didn't want to do that though, this is also a pouch that has some extra things, like a little Velcro guy here, if you wanted to put some extra items like hard drives and whatnot. And then you've also got bits on this one for some cords and dangly bits. But if you're someone that does run a big pair of over-the-ear headphones and you want a nice case for them, I found that honestly this pouch is kind of unbeatable. Out of all the pouches I have, this is like the only one that will comfortably fit them, but also keep it nice and thin and small. It's a great pouch for like if you have a bunch of cables, if you're someone that brings like a bunch of different connectors and you need a place just to throw all that. This is also a good one just to dump all those extra cables and wires and things like that. But I really found this to be very beneficial for headphones. Another thing you can even do is this is my other pair of headphones. This is my Powerbeat Pros, and that little Velcro spot, I can actually fit those, and this can be for both my headphones. It does give it a little bit more of like a bump on this though, as you can see, a little bit more of a bump on that side, but still can fit both headphones if you wanted to, right? So, and I basically live with both of these headphones all the time for conference calls, work, Zoom, anything like that. These headphones are my go-to. Okay, this one is a personal favorite of mine, and I'm a huge fan. This is the other one from Boundary Supply. This is the actual Boundary Supply tech case that they have, right? This one is chock full with organization. So on the front here, you have a spot here for all your cables. It's like this weird, like meshy little cable bit. You can just throw cables in here however you want. And then on the other side, you've got this elastic mesh, and this is good for like hard drives, Again, this is if you're doing mobile work setup, you can fit like a mouse, things like that, easily fit on this side. And then on the back side of this, this is your like accordion style opening, right? So you have so much organization to put like hard drives, anything like that. You got a zippered guy here that opens up, perfect place for batteries. If you have batteries for like cameras, anything like that easily fits in here. And you've even got more of a space for little dongles and cables and stuff. I mean, it's just chocked full of organization. And on the back here, you've got this nice little like soft lined, if you wanted to put like, I don't know, sunglasses or anything like that in there. So this is a great one if you're bringing a lot of tech gear. I like this one, but I found that even with all of my tech gear, even when I'm bringing all of my recording equipment, I still can't fill this whole thing out. But it's a super solid one. It's made from great materials, and I really dig it. Okay, this one is one of my lifesaver pouches. This is a little small pouch from Topo Designs. They sell them in like a set of 3, and this is simply my snack pouch, right? When I hike, this is where all of my snack bars go. Cliff bars, RX bars, more RX bars, more RX bars, but it's just a very simple pouch. This is also going for like cables and stuff. They have a larger one and a smaller one than this. Or maybe this is the smallest one, I can't remember, because this is like the only one I use. And it's just because whenever I'm hiking, all of my snacks, no matter what they are, I know this is my go-to snack pouch because it has this little key ring. So if I wanted to clip it on the outside of my bag for easy snack access. I like these little Topo Design pouches. If you want to pack flat, another thing I use this for sometimes is if I'm bringing both my camera chargers, because both of them take different batteries because I'm all over the place with camera gear. Both of those will fit in here really nice. I know exactly where they are. So Popo Design pouches are great for like more a minimal kind of pack away thing. Okay, this one I'm just gonna throw in here. I talked about this in my DOP kit video. This is a Millican DOP kit, right? Now Millican does have like little tech pouches, but the thing I like about this one is this is just a great dump. It's a great dump pocket, right? You have a small zipper guy if you wanted to keep some smaller items, but basically the reason I like this one is because if you really wanted to, you could just dump a whole bunch of cables and everything in here, just kind of throw all your stuff that you need, and you have just like a giant dump pouch. Just an honorable mention just because you can also kind of like hang it up if you want to, but I don't know, something about this one, just being able to dump a lot of things, I really dig it. Okay, next up on the docket, this one is another one of my personal favorites and a lifesaver. This is the Peter McKinnon Nomatic little tech case thing that they sell for their tech kit. Now this I use on a daily basis. This has all of my stuff for my DJI Pocket 2, which is what I'm currently filming this camera off of. This is my Canon M50, and then my phone's around here somewhere, and then I have a GoPro, and then I have a PowerShot, which I don't ever use. But this is perfect because it literally fits every single accessory for the Pocket 2, from the carrying case, and everything fits nicely in here, and then all the little accessories can fit in this little pocket. You can see that, like this is the windscreen for the lapel mic, the extra handles, everything in there. And then I can fit the power bank I use to kind of keep this thing charged right here with the lapel mic I'm currently wearing. And then on the mesh side, I can keep all the chargers and everything. Plus it's hard. You hear that foam and rigid. Now this does take up a lot of space in a bag, but honestly, when you're carrying an expensive device like the Pocket 2, this is literally a perfect thing. If you're a GoPro, a drone, a small drone, all your drone accessories, your mobile film kit accessories, all of that is perfect in this because not only is it organizable with the dividers, but it's secure and it keeps everything really nicely kind of laid out in front of you. You don't have to worry about digging through it. It's just a simple unzip and then boom, it's all right there. I live out of this thing now. I love this so much. I shot my entire Arches video, which if you haven't seen that, please go check it out. I'm very proud of that video. Took a little trip down to Arches National Park, filmed the whole thing basically off the Pocket 2, and I basically lived out of this thing. Okay, next up is this little one. This is like the little admin pouch from Black Ember, right? Nothing crazy, nothing special, but what I like about this is if you're someone that's like a mobile on the go, you got a spot here for pins, and then this whole thing is just like a bunch of different organization, right? So in here, you've got spots for like mouses or little small hard drives, dongles, things like that, cables, everything just kind of nice and simply laid out. And then you've even got another small pocket right here if you needed it for whatever else. And then you can secure it all very nicely, just like that. And even though it is meant to be connected onto a pouch like the Citadel R2 mod, this fits really nicely just in any bag. It's small. It's good if you're like doing field notes, right? So like I have a bunch of these like Molly notebooks I found that they just can kind of not necessarily fit in here like that super well. I mean, they do, but not the easiest. But I found if I just need to have like a mobile work kit, I can just kind of throw a bunch of that kind of stuff in here, and then I'm good to go. So this one's really good if you're an office person, right? Office person that needs some mobile stuff on the go. Also, it's just made from great material. I love black ember. Okay, now everybody has told me to get the Peak Design tech pouch, right? I found a workaround from having to buy the wash pouch and the tech pouch, and that's just buy the wash pouch and use the wash pouch as your tech kit. And I've used this as a tech kit. Now let me show you how, right? So again, you have that like accordion opening here, but you've got spots for literally everything. I found I can put little cables. My Apple Pencil even will fit right in there. You've got extra spots here on the side, and you've got a small pocket out here for quick access cables. I found personally that just having this for like some other items, I can put my camera, my power shot in here. I can fit my phone accessories. It's bulky enough that I can fit all my charging bricks in these little spots on the side here. Like, and that's a big thing with tech pouches. You want to be able to fit your power bricks because, you know, those are bulky and everything like that. That all of that easily fits right there. And you have extra room on this other side for larger items in here. I just found personally that instead of having to buy the tech pouch, which is also has more organization than this and opens up kind of like the Boundary Supply one, that accordion style where you have everything laid out in front of you. I just found that sometimes if I need to use this as a wash pouch, sometimes depending on what my trip is like, I can use this as a half wash pouch, half tech kit, and it's 2 for the price of 1. I just found that since I don't bring a lot of tech gear, this makes us a good double or hybrid to carry a little bit of both. But personally, I like this one a little bit more than the tech pouch for tech gear, just because I feel like it's a little bit easier to fit some of those bulkier items. Okay, and just for the heck of it, just because I got this is the new Nomadic Toiletry Kit. And I tested this out, right, just to see what it'd be like. You have just this kind of like one big opening right here, and you've got a nice spot here. You could easily fit like hard drives, mouses, and stuff like that. And then you got these smaller little pockets that you could fit some other smaller items in if you wanted to. I don't know how well this would work as a travel tech case. This is great as a DOP kit. And since I already did my DOP kit video, I would throw this in there as a DOP kit in the DOP kit video. It's good. And again, it could be another one of those hybrids, but also possibly if you're on a budget that's a little bit cheaper than some of the other tech pouches, possibly could be a good replacement. And speaking of Nomatic, let's talk about their actual tech case, right? This is from their Navigator series. I like this thing, and I also don't like this thing. You got that hard shell again. Nomatic loves to do their hard shell. This opens very simple, just a nice zipper, and then haha, ba-boom, right? And you've got these little like, can you hear that? It's like little plastic things that you can unzip and you can put all your items in there so you can see. And then you also got this little like flip divider here that has another one of those like little plastic things, and then a place here for your cables. And then on this side, this is like for your larger items to kind of fit in the shell. Now, I like this because I like the rigid shell, but also this is kind of an issue depending on if I'm trying to pack flat. But you really can't fit a lot of bulky items in here. You really only can fit like however many bulky items you can fit, they're going right here. And then if you have bulky items, this is gonna stay, and then you don't have a lot of clearance right here. So in my opinion, this is great if you don't have to bring a lot of stuff, but if you're gonna bring a lot of bulky items, this might not be the best way to go, just because with that rigid, like you put a bulky item in here, it's gonna either like bow out a lot, or it's just not gonna be comfortable. But as far as like a small little on-the-go tech case, this isn't bad. Also, I like this. I don't know why you'd ever need that, but I mean, can you hear that? The freaking zipper. I don't know. It's good. It's not bad. It's decent. I like it for the most part. And some of these I'm not gonna lie to you, like they're fine. They're not my favorites, but I'm gonna tell you about them anyways because I have them and I've used them, and it might be right for you and not necessarily right for me. So another one from Boundary Supply. This is the port kit, right? This is a double. This is supposed to be like the wash pouch part of it, which you can also fit. I found you can also fit tech gear in here, right? These are perfect for cables, perfect for smaller items behind here. And you've got this, you can also fit like a big pair of headphones. You can also fit some bulky items in here, like the Powerbeat Pros and whatnot. All of that really fits in here well. But this one is the one that's meant to be the actual like tech case. So you kind of just, it's very simple though. Just two little mesh guys on that side, a couple places here for cables, and then bulky items in the middle. I think these are pretty good if you're gonna pair them together. They do clip on to each other like so. So you could do tech, wash pouch, pretty good travel combo. Overall, not bad for fitting some of your smaller tech equipment. Okay, this is another one from Popo Design. This is the Popo Design Field Pouch, right? This one is killer. This one was my go-to tech pouch for a long time. Because again, I like the simplicity of the design. This one's gonna be kind of difficult because it doesn't really open that well. But you've just got some spots here on the back to kind of throw some items on both sides. Can you see that? You got a zippered guy up here at the front that unzips for some conceal items, and then you just got an open thing like that, right? So this is great for, you can fit a couple good bulky items, fit a couple cables in here, and that's about it. If you're not bringing a lot, if you're bringing like your phone charger, maybe your hard drive, maybe again a bulky pair of headphones, and a couple other small tech items, and this is going to be absolutely perfect for you. I highly recommend this one. Also, something you can do is you have like a pass-through on the back. I don't know how it would exactly look, but if you wanted to clip this onto your belt and wear it as a weird fanny thing, you absolutely could. Or on some of your backpacks that have like the small waist straps, you know what I'm talking about? Like the really thin ones, you can run this through that and have it as like a pouch on your hip strap. So there's a couple different options with this, but I really enjoy this one from Popo Design, the Field Pouch. I'm gonna throw this one in here. I'm not sure how well if this works as like an actual tech pouch, but this is the Boundary Supply Aux ports kit thing that I got a long time ago and I haven't quite used a whole lot. You got spots up here for like sunglasses, and it's just got a lot of dimension to it, right? You can unzip this. This is a great one if you're bringing like a small tablet. Small tablet can fit in here, and then you've got some organization on the back, as well as some room for some other bulky items. This is a great one if you're running a Boundary Supply product because it has the Errant pack. You can clip this on the front of the Errant pack with these right here, and this can be where you put easy access to, you know, maybe you're putting mobile camera gear in here. You can put your, like I said, your tablet in here. It can fit a lot of tech gear, but there's only a couple pouches or actual pockets in here. The rest of it's going to be kind of loose and everything, so keep that in mind. But overall, honestly, not that bad. I dig this one. I just don't really use it that much because I don't really need to, but not a bad option if you want it. All right, just a couple more. This one's from Monarch, right? Just released this with their Cetra series. This is a really killer tech pouch. A little bit on the bigger side, but has room for everything. You got spot here, right? This unzips actually for the back, and then this is like just a separate little one on the side here. Places for cables, place for a pin if you want to do Apple Pencil. On this side, again, mesh, big open slot here, another pocket there, and a zippered guy here. So I mean, you're getting tons and tons of space to organize. You can even fit a switch in here. If you switch, take off the handles, put the switch in here, put the two little handles and these. I did that in the original video of this. You can fit all kinds of hard drives if they're thinner. You can fit your cables. Honestly, you can fit quite a lot. And if you don't want to pack it out with a bunch of bulky items, it can still be thin. But I really found this one's good if you just lay it out on a table. You can unzip it and everything's just kind of there, right? It's just everything you need is right in front of you, and it's just made from a great company. I really like Monarch. I like what they did with their Cetra series. I'm a big fan of it. It's definitely worth the tech pouch. I really dig the tech pouch. I'm sure they're going to sell this stuff separately. I know they're still finishing up their Kickstarter, but I know they're selling some of this on Indiegogo right now and about to launch an actual website. But I really enjoy their tech pouch. It's a really joy to use. I use this one actually quite a lot. As we get towards the end here, these are ones that I use a lot again. Last ones on the docket. These are two from Moments. These are the two Moment tech cases. You got the normal size and the small size. I'm going to start with the small size because there's not much to it. This is very simple and great for camera people. You got two mesh or like elastic bits on this side and then 3 smaller ones on this side. Batteries, lenses, SD cards, things like that, and a spot here in the middle for a pin. This is perfect for a mobile filmmaker. If you have some stuff for like filming mobile, whatever, you get what I'm saying. But easily can fit some small camera gear in here, and it's honestly super nice, and it's thin and it's super, super small, right? I love this thing. It's perfect for that kind of stuff. Then you have the big one, right? And the big one is very similar to what we've seen, where it kind of opens like this and you have a middle divider, right? So on this side, you've got 2 of those pockets. Again, perfect. I can fit my hard drive in one of these. I can fit my Apple mouse in the other. You got a spot here for dongles and cables, right? With this mesh, and another spot again for a pencil. So all your cables easily fit right there. Then flip it on the other side, more cables if you need them. And then a zippered guy that can hold a little bit smaller items, again, batteries and things like that, as well as some space in this mesh guy. Honestly, this one is what I wish the Peep Design Tech case would be, right? Because it's not too crazy with the organization. It's a little bit smaller. It's not as bricky. It's still very much a brick, but it's not as hard to pack out and to see everything. Yeah, it doesn't open the accordion, but I kind of like this little divider here just to kind of have in the middle. I think this one's really, really solid. It's one of my favorite tech cases to use now. I'm a massive fan of this plus the little one. I pretty much travel now with like a very minimal DOP kit, usually the Explorer Slim from Gravel. And then I usually would use like this, probably is one of the ones I use. I'll use my Rinnen pouch for my headphones, and then some of my Peter McKinnon Nomadic accessories. Like this is what I use. This one, let's just throw this one in here. Okay, that's the one from Moment. Let's throw this one in here. Why not? This is awesome. If you're someone that likes to film, right, and you're looking for something to hold your SD cards, this is the Peter McKinnon Nomatic one. And this one can hold small SD cards. You got a place for the big SD cards, and your micro SDs can go right here. Now, I don't have a lot of SD cards in here at the moment. I have one, and they're actually really easy to get out. Check that out. You just quickly slide, boop, slide, boop, slide, boop, right? Unfortunately, when this was shipped to me, I don't know, it was like some kind of sticky residue. It doesn't really do anything. You can't see it on the outside, but that was kind of a bummer. But perfect for SD cards if that's what you're looking for. Now, I have a full review coming on this soon, but I really want to test that bag out. So if you're waiting for the Peter McKinnon Nomatic camera travel backpack, I will say I posted a first look review of it on my Patreon. If you want to go over there and subscribe, any dollar amount, you're entered to win a prize of some kind every month starting in February. Is it February when this video comes out? I have no idea. I'm filming it in January. But I'll be giving away like small accessories every other month, and then the months in between will be like bags, smaller bag giveaways. So if you want a chance to win more, go over and support me on Patreon. Plus, I post a lot of bonus content there. All my videos go there first, exclusive videos just for Patreon, polls, questions, things like that. It's super cool. Any dollar amount, you unlock all those rewards. So yeah, this one's really good from the Peter McKinnon Nomadic collection, as my words. Goodbye. Tell you what, I'll go ahead and move this out of frame for the remainder of the video. There we go. Right, so that's all my pouches. I think I'm pretty much done filming at like my studio setup. I just kind of set the camera up and go. If you could just see how cluttered my whole office area is. I don't know, can you still see all my crayons in frame right there? Yep, that's my lunch. If you guys could, well, actually, how do I end these? If you have any questions, comments, concerns about any of the tech kit cases, pouch things that I went over, let me know in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer any of those that you have. You can also shoot me an email, odiematthewsbags@gmail.com, if you want any further look at any of this, such as like videos, pictures, or if you want to just have a chat, want some of my suggestions, some of my personal favorites, let me know over there. Shoot me an email. You can also follow me on Instagram at od_matthews, and if you want to see, want to shoot me a message on that, you can. Or you can just follow me because I post stuff on Instagram, as everyone does for the most part. I'm really confused on what I'm saying right now. I already told you about my Patreon, so I'm not going to plug that again. If you could leave this video a like, subscribe if you want more nonsense. Thank you again for all the love and support. It means the world to me. And I guess with all of that, I will say See you next time.